All right, let's talk about assignment number 8. So you've received your draft back of the rhetorical analysis. And if we go rewind this unit, we finished the narrative essay, transition to the rhetorical analysis, and you're able to work with some text like Nancy Meyers's essay Disability, the Google Slides, David McCullough Jr.'s speech, David Sedaris's use of humor, Pamela Paul's Have Some Sympathy, and work with breaking those down for rhetorical technique, understanding what a rhetorical analysis is, looking at the rhetorical techniques handout, the foundational four, purpose, audience, credibility, logical and emotional appeals, and then the sophisticated and stylish 30. You've had a chance to write that essay. You've gotten my feedback. So as we move into this week, you should be revising your essay, and then aiding you in that, I'd like you to do a self-review. The point of the self-review is to guide your eyes so that you see what is necessary for an effective rhetorical analysis essay, so that you maximize the points that you earn and you maximize the possibility that you write a really effective and really sophisticated rhetorical analysis. So you go through the self-review and you fill it out for your own piece of writing. So there are two components this week, and honestly, you know, with an online asynchronous class, we want to try to get it as close as possible to like a real face-to-face classroom. And so we try to incorporate the discussion board to involve some actual interaction between the students. So that's one component, and I'll talk about that in a second. But for the self-review, you have to answer 1 through 18. So do you have proper MLA format? I give you a visual example of that. Read the introduction. Does it provide an engaging opener? Look at the sample thesis statement for a rhetorical analysis for Nancy Meyer's New York Times article, Disability. Does your thesis look like this? Yes, no. If no, what do you need to add for your thesis to mirror this specificity and sophistication? So all of this, you going through this for your own rhetorical analysis essay, will let you see, do I have what I need, or do I need to change something? And what I would recommend is, if you have the time, you're obviously going to have your essay pulled up, you're going to have the self-review, and you're going to be filling it out. If it's a simple change or something that you can change in the moment and you have the time, this would guide your revision. So it's very effective and helpful as you are working through the revision process. So it kind of trains your eyes to see what you should be looking for, so that you don't feel like, you know, there's muddy water. This should be crystal clear. These are the things I need, so that what I have is a rhetorical analysis. And then for the discussion, what is one challenge you're facing as you draft your rhetorical analysis essay? Or what is one strategy that is working well for you? So you can kind of get metacognitive about your own thought process, your own revision process. What are you struggling with, or what's a strategy you have? The reason that's meaningful to do on the discussion board is you have to respond to at least one of your classmates. And hopefully, you know, if you share a strategy, it might be something that can unlock something for one of your classmates. And if you're facing a challenge, maybe it's the same challenge as somebody else and you don't feel so alone. Also, maybe if you're facing a challenge that's the same as another student, maybe they've worked through that challenge or found a light at the end of the tunnel, and they can add that as a response to you, so that can help you as you move through. So those are the two things that are due this week. Both are meant to help you as you are working on your revision for the rhetorical analysis. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, raise your hand, send me an email, and I would be happy to help you.